So you will encounter some strange, uncommon questions in our speaking part 1, 2, and even 3. So the very first thing is that do not panic. Okay, even though the topic is rather strange, you will know how to answer the question just by using simple words, simple ideas. And if you have nothing to say, just simply explain why you don't have ideas about this topic. Okay, so don't panic even you don't have anything to say. Now, you can encounter very familiar topics. So what are some familiar topics, everyone? Trong cái list này thì các bạn nhìn những cái nào là nó sẽ là familiar or common topics. Và những cái nào là unfamiliar. Now, read out loud some uncommon topic in your opinion among these. Now, which can be considered uncommon in your opinion? Everyone? So from the list here, which can be considered as uncommon in your opinion?
Running.
Running, yes. It could be. What else?
Musical instrument.
Musical instruments. How about noise? Noise could be rather uncommon. We don't really talk about this topic that much, right? So running probably, or fishing, yes, go fishing. Map, it could be rather uncommon. Musical instrument and noise, yes. So these are these are some IELTS speaking part 1 topics for September up until December. If you intend to take the test this year, of course you need to prepare those questions before you actually sit the test. All right. And robot is also a topic that one of my students who took the IELTS previously last month, and he encountered such a question about robots. So why not practicing questions about this topic? Now, everyone, my very first question. Oh, I'm sorry, Ian. Okay, I'm sorry, tutor. Cô không cắt, cô không tắt cái voice này là bên kia nghe thấy. I'm sorry. Rồi, sorry, cô đã tắt rồi. Hello, Minh, welcome. Rồi, mình vô trễ nha. Không nhắc là không vô học đúng không, Minh?
Em cũng đang vô.
Rồi, okay, so Khoa, can you answer the first question, please? Come on, 5, 4.
Too much
Can you
of
speak louder? Can you speak louder, please?
I'm not too much of a techno nerd or anything, but I still know something about robots. They are some kind of machines that are programmed to do tasks that that do tasks automatically or under human control.
Cool. Yes. Can you say the word automatically, please? Automatically. Yes, automatically. The very first word, I'm not much of a but. Can you say the word after this for me, please, again? Not much of a techno what?
Techno nerd.
Techno nerd, yes. Or tech nerds.
Tech nerd.
Yes, a tech nerd. A nerd is somebody who is passionate about something and very good at something. Okay, a nerd, tech nerd. Em mình ghi lại ha. Nerd. Yes. A nerd is somebody who's very interested in computers. Yes, that's a very interesting word. Right. Or you may say technophile. Okay. A technophile is also somebody who's enthusiastic about computers. Okay. Now, đọc từ cô từ này Miss Hằng.
Technophile. Từ nào vậy con?
I'm sharing my screen. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see it? Can you see the word technophile?
Technophile. Technophile.
Yes, technophile. Thank you. So technophile is a person who's enthusiastic about new technology. Okay, well, like Miss else, yeah. Now, next gonna have the same questions. Gonna have Miss Ling now. Do you know anything about robots? Do you know anything about robots?
Yes. They are mechanical devices designed to perform tasks automatically with human input, and they can range from industrial robot used in manufacturing to humanoid robots that mimic human movement and action.
Ooh, I really love this word, humanoid. Can you explain the word for me, please? What is humanoid? Humanoid robot.
Humanoid có humanoid theo em hiểu là có nghĩa là dùng để mô tả một thiết bị máy dùng giống như là một cái hình dạng là con người.
Yes, a machine that looks and behaves like a human. All right. So humanoid là một tính từ cả lớp này.
Humanoid.
Humanoid is of a machine. If a machine is humanoid, it looks and behaves like a human. So humanoid robots. So everyone, can you give me some examples of humanoid robots? Humanoid robots. Like some humanoid robots even have their own names, right?
Yeah.
Do you know any famous humanoid robots in the world?
Sophia,
that's right. She's super famous, right? She's a humanoid robot because she looks like a human being and she can actually behave like a human, right? Sophia. Thank you so much, Khoa. Nice. Rồi có từ mới mọi người biết không ạ? Human inputs là kiểu con người mình nhập dữ liệu vào ha, sự nhập liệu từ con người, sự human inputs nhập liệu, sự nhập liệu từ loài người, từ con người. Very good. Now, and so do you like any film that had a robot in it when you were a child? Now, can I have the answer from Ming? Can you go first?
I used to watch a movie named Real Steel, and the whole movie is about that robot which can fight.
Can you expand on? Is there anything else? Why do you like it? And do you remember how old were you when you first watched the movie? Expand on it, please. Keep going, please, Ming.
It's been a long time ago, and I was amazed because at that time it's just 2014, and I have never seen such a technology film like that.
Technology film. Okay, so it would be better from the very beginning when you actually can talk more about it. Okay, merge the two answers into one and you have a longer answer, because this is very important to be able to speak at length. Okay, speak at length. When I ask you some follow-up questions, you can actually speak more. So that is something that you have to do by yourself. So when the examiner asks you just one question, try to elaborate on your answer, make it longer. Okay. Now, and Miss Hằng, how about you?
Well, when I was a child, I used to watch a cartoon called Doraemon, I think. That's it told about a robot cat. He had some special features that human didn't have.
So you can talk about your opinion. You can share your feelings about the movie when you was a child. You could say you was a big fan of the movie, okay? And was it how many episodes are there? And do you watch all the episodes of the movie? Okay, so you can I vividly remember I was a super huge fan of the movie. So whenever it was 10 in the evening, I would definitely turn on the TV to watch the episode that I like. So I always tried to complete all my homework assignments before 10 so that I can sit in front of the TV and enjoy the movie that I like. So I wasn't that the movie itself was just part of my childhood. Mình thể hiện tình cảm như là mình giả bộ là mình thích nhiều lên, mình sẽ có cơ hội nói về cái việc mình yêu thích nó như thế nào, đúng không nào? A big fan of the movie này, be more specific này, cái chuyện nó được it was broadcast. Nó được chiếu vào lúc mấy giờ? Ví dụ như cô nói là nó được chiếu lúc 7 giờ in the evening ha, broadcast nó vào lúc 7 giờ PM đi, rồi cho nó là mình lúc nào cũng make sure, đúng không, là mình sẽ that I finish, đúng không? I finished all my homework assignment, all my homework before 7 so that I can sit in front of the TV and enjoy the episode that I like. Đó, mình cụ thể hơn, nói nhiều hơn cô nhé. Right. Nếu các bạn không nhớ được cái bộ phim đó thì mình có thể nói là đơn giản là mình nói là I remember when I was a child, I used to watch a cartoon about a robot cat that I don't really remember the name of the movie itself, but it was amazing. It was quite a long time ago, so I cannot recall the name of the movie. Được không? Bạn không nhớ tên thôi. That I forget. Thì ngay cái lúc này là bạn có thể dùng mệnh đề quan hệ này. The name. Yeah, that I forget the name. So I used to watch a cartoon about blah 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 that I forget the name, but the movie was amazing. It talks about blah blah blah. Được không? Đấy. Cái việc mình không nhớ là điều hoàn toàn bình thường. I cannot recall the name of the movie. Recall là gì cả lớp? Khóa.
Recall là gợi nhớ lại.
Gợi nhớ lại, đúng rồi, tôi không nhớ lại được cái tên cái bộ phim đó. Alright. Cool, everyone. Now, let's move on to the next one, everyone. Okay, before we move on to the next one, we're going to have some listening, listening dictation. Now, I would like everyone to come here and make some notes.
Do you know something about robots?
Wait a second.
Yes, I do.
Now, wait a second. I would like you to make some notes on keywords that you can hear from the answer, from the model answer. Now, make some notes here on the table, everyone. Make some notes in the table here. Now, Min, come on here. Get to the link. Go to the file. Go to the file of the lesson today. Everyone, go to the file of the lesson today and make some notes on keywords that you can catch from the model answers. Okay, Linh rồi, I see Linh. First question, khoa vô chưa? Mình.
Rồi, yeah.
Let's listen to the model answer.
Do you know something about robots? Yes, I do. Robots are fascinating machines designed to perform tasks, sometimes complex ones that can be difficult or hazardous for humans. They range from industrial robots in factories to advanced artificial intelligence systems in research. The field of robotics is rapidly evolving, integrating technology to improve efficiency, accuracy, and even mimic human behavior.
One more time.
Do you know something about robots? Yes, I do. Robots are fascinating machines designed to perform tasks, sometimes complex ones that can be difficult or hazardous for humans. They range from industrial robots in factories to advanced artificial intelligence systems in research. The field of robotics is rapidly evolving, integrating technology to improve efficiency, accuracy, and even mimic human behavior.
Thank you, guys. Now let's see, what can you... So just some interesting, some keywords. You don't have to take notes on everything.
Do you know something about robots? Yes, I do. Robots are fascinating machines designed to perform tasks, sometimes complex ones that can be difficult or hazardous for humans. They range from industrial robots in factories to advanced artificial intelligence systems in research. The field of robotics is rapidly evolving, integrating technology to improve efficiency, accuracy, and even mimic human behavior.
Now, everyone, what can you hear? I heard from, so I see what making, I see Khoa writing down hazardous. I think it has incorrect spelling.
I don't know.
Okay, one more time.
Do you know something about robots? Yes, I do. Robots are fascinating machines designed to perform tasks, sometimes complex ones that can be difficult or hazardous for humans. They range from industrial robots in factories to advanced artificial intelligence systems in research. The field of robotics is rapidly evolving, integrating technology to improve efficiency, accuracy, and even mimic human behavior.
Yes, rapidly evolving, hazardous, khoa hazardous.
Đi sau cùng.
I've just correct your spelling. Can you see it? Fascinating robots, industrial robots, accuracy, very good, Miss Hằng. Evolving, efficiency, accuracy, mimic behavior. Very good, very good. Các bạn có thể nhìn cái liên kết được khá là nhiều. Perform task, complex task, advanced AI system and research, evolving rapidly. It helps to improve efficiency and accuracy and mimic human behaviors. Yes. Rồi mình có thể dựa vào những cái từ khóa mình vừa nghe, tức là mình đã có thêm từ vựng đúng không nào? Mọi người thử trả lời được không? So, now, quay lại từ trả lời câu hỏi nhé. Do you know anything? Do you know something about robots? Mọi người có thể sử dụng lại thêm một vài từ này. Ví dụ như mình có từ hazardous. Nào, có thể Khoa trích được từ hazardous. Các bạn có biết từ này là gì không ạ? Hazardous. The word in yellow. Hazardous means, who knows? Everyone who knows the word hazardous. What is hazardous? Hazardous means... Khoa?
Nghĩ là khó khăn, nguy hiểm.
Dangerous, that's right. Dangerous means dangerous. So các bạn có thể sử dụng lại một từ hai từ trong cái bài vừa rồi để đưa nó vào trong bài của mình ha. Và mình sẽ trả lời lại một lần nữa câu trả lời của mình ha. Can I have the answer from now Miss Hằng? Did you know anything about robots? Miss Hằng. 5, 4, 3. Try to have instant.
Yes, I think it's a fascinating machine.
No. So use your own ideas. Okay, but this time you can also use some more vocabulary from the model answer, but the idea would be yours. Okay, so I will go back to you later. Probably you will understand it more after listening to somebody's model answer first. Now, can I have the answer from Khoa? Do you know anything about robots?
Nghĩa là xài cái câu trả lời trước mà xài mấy cái từ mình mới học được.
Yes. Yes. Okay, just one or two of these vocabulary items. Now, come on.
I'm not too much of a technophile or anything, but I know something about robots. Robots are some kind of advanced machines that are programmed to do tasks that may be hazardous to human beings.
Yes. Okay, cool. But it's just rather short. Try to expand on it. And there are also some humanoid robots that can actually have features like human beings that can behave or mimic human beings, something like that. Now, Linh Đặng, wanna try?
Yes. I'm familiar with robots. They are a fascinating machine designed to perform tasks automatically with human input, and they can range from industrial robots used in manufacturing that mimic human movement and action.
Cool. That's perfect. Thank you so much. Now, let's move on to the next one. The next topic, everyone. Let's work on the topic about geography. Now, so the first question is for Ming. Do you think learning geographic knowledge is useful for you?
Personally, I think it's really important to learn geographic because it's easy to
Keep
áp
going.
dụng hơn.
It is practical. You mean it's
It's practical when you have a journey in the jungle and Geography help you a lot with survival skills.
Yes, very good. Survival skill. It will help you with the survival skills. Like for example, if you go trekking, okay, go camping. Cụ thể hơn, if you go camping or you go trekking, yes, in a mountain, for example, in a mountain, in a jungle, or in the jungle, is gonna be one of your survival skills that help you to survive in a new or hazardous environment. Thank you so much. Good answer. Now, how about Hoa, do you think learning geographic knowledge is useful for you in any ways?
I personally think that learning geography is very useful for my everyday life, especially when I'm traveling on a vacation to some place I don't know too much about. Then geography will help me provide the information that I need, such as when climbing mountain is, I can know that is which way should I go to have a best.
Very good. So what are some, everyone, so when it comes to geographic knowledge, what do you think about? You may know about the weather, đúng không? Những cái sub-knowledge của nó này, weather, climate, what else everyone? Hello? Kiến thức về địa lý sẽ là kiến thức về thời tiết, về khí hậu, về thiên nhiên, nature, right? Nature, what else? Environments. How about culture? How about culture, right? About culture, about the environment of a particular place. So it's very practical in our everyday life. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next one, everyone. Have you ever studied geography at school? Can I have the answer from Miss Hang, please?
Yes, definitely. I have ever studied geography at school. I don't remember exactly when I study, but I have some good memory about it because it make me curious about it.
Very good. It made me curious about, can you be more specific? Curious about the world, for example, about the world, about different parts of the world, okay? About the world, about different parts of the world, or about different nations, for example, different countries, for example. Thank you. Linh, how about you? Have you
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. I studied geography during my school years, and it's cover a wide range of topics, including physical geography, environmental issues, or some different culture around the world, and I found it very interesting to learn about some cultural climates or even ecosystem.
Cool. Ecosystem. Thank you. That's a very good answer. I really love the phrase school years. I learned it during my school years, and it covers a wide range of topics. Okay, it is part of my, or you may say it is, I studied geography in my school years, and it is part of the school. Chương trình học mình có từ school
Curriculum.
Yes, very good. Curriculum. Chương trình học, ghi lại cho cô từ này nhé. Is a part of the school curriculum. Nó là một phần của chương trình học. Okay, make some notes everyone. Make some notes. Rồi giờ các bạn sẽ nghe. Giờ các bạn sẽ nghe geography. Cô sẽ cho mọi người lên, mọi người nghe.
Do you think learning geographic knowledge?
Mọi người sẽ tự nghe xong, mọi người sẽ make some notes on some vocabulary, some keywords, interesting phrases that you can hear from the audio. Okay, got the link, everyone, in the chat box. Can you see it? Ladies and gentlemen, do you see the link in the chat box? Oh, Dylan, you are here. Ơn rồi.
Yeah.
You got the link in the chat box, everyone. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, now
Yes.
listen to it and make some notes on some keywords from the model answers. You have 2 minutes to do so, everyone.
Do you think learning
All right, so I can see Ling making notes on some beautiful verses that she picked from the answer. Cool. Now, culture, environment, practical diversity, very good. Now, Khoa, how about you? I didn't see you making some notes here. Where are you? What are you working on, Khoa?
Dạ con ghi ra tờ giấy, tại vì em không có mở tab này tab kia.
Okay. All right, so now I would like you to answer the question one more time. You don't have to change your ideas. Just stick to your own ideas, to your original ideas. But this time, try to incorporate some more vocabulary that you've just picked from the model answer in your own answer. Does this make sense, everyone? So first of all, can I have now, Ming, can you go first? So do you think learning geographic knowledge is useful for you? Is it useful for you to learn, Ming?
Personally, I think it's incredibly useful because it's a practical subject and it helps me understand different culture environment. And it also helps you a lot with survival skills when you go camping or trekking in a mountain.
Very good. Nicely. That's nice. Thank you so much. Lovely. Now, Dylan, So do you think it is useful to learn about geography? Yes or no?
I would probably say that geography play an integral part in schools curriculums. Still because it's not handy, but also is help me to play in the trip or to to broaden my horizon about cultures among the countries and um uh, uh in addition that I gotta say that geographies make my life better to still because geography is practical subject that help me to to be easy to uh, to learn the direction because I'm it seems to me that it seems to me that I'm really quick at a sense of direction. That's why I need to learn more geography to improve my sense of direction. Yeah, that's all.
Cool. So be sure to use correct verb and subject agreement when the subject is geography or it. So when we have a verb, it should be in the form of with s or es. Okay, it helps me. It helps me or something like that. That's good. Now let's move on to another topic, everyone. We're going to work on another topic about geography, but is about rain. So let's talk about rainy days. Now, do you like rainy days? Can I have the answer from Miss Hằng first? Come on, Miss Hằng.
Not really. I don't like rainy days. Because for me, I like I prefer to a sunny day because I don't like wet weather because it make me difficult to go out for my activities and
Thank you. Right, we don't say it makes me difficult to go out, everyone. I'm not easy and I am not difficult either. Okay, so the adjective difficult is not used to modify me. The word difficult itself is used to modify the act of going out under the rain. So we won't say it makes me difficult to go out. It should be, now somebody please help me to correct it. Link, how about you? Can you help me to correct the sentence here? Now, cả lớp. It's. Now, somebody please help me. Cả lớp. Sửa giùm cô đi. The difficult đây cô đã dạy trong bài đầu tiên rồi, cái bài mà ngữ pháp với cả lớp the difficult không bổ nghĩa cho tôi nha. Nó làm cho tôi khó, tôi không có khó mà tôi cũng không có dễ. Cái the difficult đây nó bổ nghĩa cho từ go out.
It's difficult for me.
Đúng rồi, difficult for me to blah 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 blah. Okay. To engage in outdoor activities. Đúng không? Like for example, going for a walk or hanging out with my friends. Right? So it make it more difficult for me to engage in outdoor activities like going for a walk or hanging out with my friends. Cái này là sang ngữ pháp mọi người để ý nha. Easy cũng thế nha. Hồi nãy Tâm cũng vậy đó. Easy. It make me easy to navigate. No, it is easier for me to navigate through traffic with some basic knowledge about geography of a certain place, a certain city, for example. Yeah. Okay, now can I have now the next question is for Minh. Would you like to live in a dry or wet place?
I think depends on the situation. Là cái khí hậu hả cô?
A dry or a wet place? This is about the climate of the place. The place where it is dry, it doesn't have much rain compared to a place where it has more rain in the year, for example.
I prefer both, but just depends on the situation. For instance, I would prefer a dry place if the place is cold and wet place when it's hot.
Okay, all right. So you can say I have mixed opinion. I'm not very sure. It's hard to choose one. I just have, mixed opinions about this. Sometimes I feel like it's better to live in a wet place, especially when the weather outside is scorching hot. I just wish that I could live in a wet place. It's gonna be cooler. But sometimes, for instance, I feel like it's just really such a pain to live in a place where it is very wet, it is rainy, it has a rainy season, for example. It's going to be harder for us to go out or to just engage in our outdoor activities or to do things that we just do every day. It's going to be difficult, just like commuting to work is going to be more difficult and uncomfortable under the rain, for example. So basically I just have mixed opinions about this. Okay, expand on it. I'm not pretty sure, it's hard to choose. Có những cái câu hỏi bạn không muốn chọn được không? It's hard to choose. Okay, I'm not pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not pretty sure. It's very hard to choose. I would say I have mixed opinions. Đó. Đối với những cái yêu cầu mình lựa chọn á, nếu mình không muốn lựa chọn, đúng không? Thì mình sẽ nói là it's hard to choose. I have mixed opinions. Và nếu các bạn phải lựa chọn, if I were to choose, or I would go with, nếu tôi phải chọn thì tôi sẽ chọn cái gì đó. Nếu bạn muốn chọn một trong hai thì bạn có thể dùng mẫu câu này ha. Còn nếu như mình it depends, sometimes blah blah blah, another time I would like, thì mình có thể dùng cái mẫu câu như cô vừa nói. Mọi người kịp không ạ? Ok. Rồi, mình thích cái gì đó hơn. Hồi nãy cô có sửa cho Miss Hằng này, thay vì mình nói là I prefer sunny days. Cái này đúng là không có sai đâu nha, cái này ok. Mình có thể đơn giản mình dùng I like sunny days better. If you like something better, you prefer it. If you like something better, you prefer it. Make some notes everyone để mình paraphrase thôi. Đó, để mình khỏi bị lặp từ thôi. Nào, mình sẽ nghe nhé về rain. Rồi, I'm gonna share.
You like rainy days?
Now I'm gonna share
Why?
my screen, and I would like everyone again to make some notes on some keywords that you can catch from the model answer. Now, make some notes.
Do you like rainy days? Why? I have a fondness for rainy days. They bring a sense of calm and freshness. The sound of rain is soothing, and the world seems more tranquil under a blanket of raindrops. Would you like to live in a dry or wet place?
Okay, one more time for the first question.
Do you like rainy days? Why? I have a fondness for rainy days. They bring a sense of calm and freshness. The sound of rain is soothing, and the world seems more tranquil under a blanket of raindrops.
One more time.
Do you like rainy days? Why? I have a fondness for rainy days. They bring a sense of calm and freshness. The sound of rain is soothing, and the world seems more tranquil under a blanket of raindrops. Would you like to live in a dry or wet place?
Now, next question, everyone. A dry or wet place?
Given a choice, I would prefer to live in a place with a balance between dry and wet conditions. Constant rain or perpetual dryness each has its drawbacks. Do you like going out when...
Okay, one more time.
Balance between drips. Would you like to live in a dry or wet place? Given a choice, I would prefer to live in a place with a balance between dry and wet conditions. Constant rain or perpetual dryness each has its drawbacks. A dry or wet place? Given a choice, I would prefer to live in a place with a balance between dry and wet conditions. Constant rain or perpetual dryness each has its drawbacks.
All right, now let's see what a sense of. Now let's see your answer. Khoa là perpetual, very good. Khoa nghe được cái từ này giỏi quá ha, kéo dài, sự khô hạn kéo dài. Đúng một từ rất là hay, đó chính là perpetual.
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 Perpetual means continuous. Perpetual. Đọc từng câu đi mình. Perpetual.
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 Thank you. Miss Hằng, please.
Perpetual.
Perpetual.
Thank you. Now, Dylan.
Perpetual.
Too old.
Sure.
Yeah, perpetual, continuous now. And constant, calming, calm, soothing, the blink or the blank. The blank, yes, under a blanket of raindrops, a blanket of raindrops, a blanket of raindrops would add freshness, yes. Các bạn biết những cái từ rất là cơ bản như là fresh and calm đúng không? Nhưng mà mình không ít khi mình dùng những cái danh từ của nó. Calm as a noun and freshness. Freshness is the noun form of the word fresh. Now, yes, constant rain balance condition. A balance of both conditions. A sense of calm and freshness. A balance of dry and wetness. Dry and wet. Okay. Now, tranquil. Yes. So bạn nào check out the tranquil này. Link, right? So what is tranquil, everyone? Tranquil. Tranquil means peaceful. So tranquil is another word for peaceful, everyone. You may need to learn this word. This is a beautiful word.
Tranquil.
Now, Khoa, can you say the word out loud for me, please?
Tranquil.
Miss Hằng, please.
Tranquil.
Thank you. Minh.
Tranquil.
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 Tranquil. Right, tranquil means serene. It is peaceful and quiet. All right. Kiểu như nó rất là yên bình mình dùng từ tranquil. Perpetual, yes. Alan. Now, so based on these vocabulary items, I would like you to answer the question one more time. Okay, nếu như các bạn, hồi nãy cô dạy các bạn cụm từ là nếu như tôi được lựa chọn đúng không? Hồi nãy cô dạy các bạn từ gì ạ? If I were to choose, I would go with. Còn trong cái bài này người ta dùng từ gì nhỉ? Mọi người nghe lại giùm cô thử nhé. It doesn't work anymore, so I'm going to provide you guys with the phrase anyway. Now, given a choice, I would. Yeah, given a choice, I would. Mọi người make some notes dùm cô hai cái mẫu câu này khi mọi người được yêu cầu đưa ra sự lựa chọn. Given a choice, I would. Now, can you re-answer the question, please? So, would you like to live in a wet or dry place, and why? Now, Dylan.
Well, I would probably say that it is kind of difficult question to answer, but I would get debate towards the dry place instead of the wet place. Simply because I'm really into going to play outdoor activities and hanging out with my friends and my besties. That's why I'm really love to the dry place. It's also the dry weather. Yeah, that's all.
Cool. So why don't you use given a choice? Given a choice. I will try to use new phrase in your answer, huh? Given a choice, I would. Now, Miss Hằng, how about you? Miss Hằng.
If I was you, I
would go
with the sunny weather because it's make me many opportunities to go out or hang out with my friends.
When it is sunny out, khi mà thời tiết nó nắng ráo mà. When it is sunny outside, đúng không? When it's sunny outside, it's gonna be fun. Nào, đây là câu trả lời trong cái file mà các bạn vừa nghe ha. Một bạn đọc lớn giùm cô đi. Can I have Minh nào?
Đọc lại cái đó hả cô?
No, can I have? Okay, thank you, Miss Hằng. Miss Hằng đọc giùm cô luôn đi.
Given a choice, I would prefer to live in a place with a balance between dry and wet conditions. Constant rain or perpetual dryness. Drawbacks.
Each has its drawbacks. Okay, thank you. Rồi, cái từ balance mình không có bật hơi cái chữ bờ nha. Không có pa nha. Balance, balance, balance. Rồi, các bạn thấy câu trả lời rất là đơn giản đúng không? Nhưng mà hay không ạ? Hay đúng không? Rồi mình có cái từ perpetual, ghi lại phiên âm dùm cô.
Perpetual.
Không, các bạn không nhớ cách đọc đâu. Perpetual. Make some notes, please. Perpetual. Alright. Các bạn sẽ ở lại tập luyện phần speaking part 2 và part 3 với tutor nha. Tutor sẽ qua cho các bạn tập tiếp nha. Tâm, do you want to stay here or do you want to move to my room?
Yeah, go to your room.
Okay.
Follow you.
So please join room number 1.
Thêm 2 lần rồi.
Hello Miss Uyên, hello. Hello Đinh Giang, hello. Rồi đây là bài tập với cô. Mình sẽ tập phần speaking part 1 một chút xíu rồi mình tập tiếp phần speaking part 2 and 3 ha. Now, I want to share my screen. Here's the list of some the forecast speaking part 1 to 3 questions. Now let's work on some unfamiliar topics. So among here, we have a list of speaking part 1 questions. Which topic do you feel like this is difficult? I wish I wouldn't encounter such topic in the exam room. And we are going to work on the topic that you don't like, that you don't wish to meet in the exam room. Okay, so which one you don't like to meet in the exam room? You wish you wouldn't.
Fishing.
Now, which one?
Fishing.
Fishing. You don't like this topic and you wish you wouldn't see it in the exam room. Okay, what else, everyone? What else?
Noise.
Noise. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else?
Map.
Map. Okay.
Musical instrument.
Sao ước nhiều quá vậy mọi người? Ước nhiều quá vậy, sắp hết nửa cái list rồi. Okay, so let's work on fishing first. Let's work on fishing. Rồi, đối với những cái đề khó mình không có hy vọng mình gặp, giả sử như vô sư rượu mình vẫn bị gặp đó, thì mọi người cứ làm nó basic nhất có thể, biết gì nói đấy, mình không có từ vựng thì mình cứ diễn tả cơ bản nhất nha, không sao cả, không sao cả. Nào, tại vì chúng ta sẽ còn rất nhiều những cái khác để mình make up, mình offset lại cái điểm mà mình còn rất nhiều cơ hội để mình sử dụng thành phố khác, những cái đề khác nữa. Is fishing popular in your country? Now, can I have the answer from Ngọc Bích, please?
Well, I think that fishing is quite popular in my country. It was a leisure activity.
Okay, this is a leisure. It's a leisure activity for whom? Can you be more specific? So, which part of the population? Yes. So people from which age bracket would like to go fishing, in your opinion?
Maybe the elderly.
Maybe, yeah, probably the elderly. So, mình có từ khóa này, is this rather popular? Is this a leisure activity? And this is usually loved by the elderly. Okay, so we have 3 sentences for one answer, for one question. That would be nice. The same questions for Dylan. How about you? Is it popular for people in your country to go fishing?
Well, I would probably say that our fishing is widely known in my countries. As far as you know, our geographical nation is really suitable to fish. Simply because in specific, my nation has a long coast with 2,003 kilometers of course. That's why many citizens in my country is really into fishing. Yeah.
Cool. I love your answer. This is it shows that you are knowledgeable about the topic. Okay, so we have a long coast of blah, 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 blah kilometer with a lot of rivers along the country. There are different types of fish in my and marine life in my country. So fishing is rather popular and it is even a livelihood for many people. Nó thậm chí còn là gì ạ? Livelihood, đúng rồi, mình học từ này cho cô nha. Đó là còn là cái nguồn sống, main job and occupation. It is usually a means of it is a means of earning money in order to live for some people. Okay, đó là một cái livelihood. Ghi lại cho cô từ này nhé. Livelihood, tại vì có nhiều, đúng không? Có nhiều người làm nghề này đánh bắt cá mà, đúng không? Đó là it is even a livelihood for a portion, a part of the population, của một bộ phận, của một bộ phận dân số, thì nó còn là ngành nghề. It is even the livelihood of a small part of the population, một cái bộ phận nhỏ dân số thì làm nghề này để kiếm sống. Diễn đạt lại câu này dùng cô đi ạ. Diễn đạt lại cái câu đó dùng cô đi. Giang Linh, please. Come on. 5.
I think fishing is a small part of the population because this is the main job for livelihood.
Sao tao lâu rồi, đã main job còn livelihood nữa. Livelihood là cái ngành để kiếm sống rồi mà. Là tâm đi, is even the livelihood. Tiếp đi.
Well, fishing is even a livelihood for fishermen.
For fishermen, okay. Hoặc là for a smaller part. Okay.
Yeah.
Dĩ nhiên rồi, dĩ nhiên là đánh cá là nghề kiếm sống của người làm nghề đánh cá rồi, đúng không? Nào, chị Uyên, please can you read the sentence for me, please?
Fishing is even a livelihood for a small part of the population.
In my country.
In my country.
Rồi, hy vọng là đi thi mọi người sẽ gặp topic này luôn nha. Tại vì mình đã chuẩn bị đề này rồi. Alright, now let's move on to the next one. Do you like eating fish? Chắc Bích không thích rồi. Now, how about you, Bích? Do you like eating fish?
Well, fish is not really my cup of tea. This is because the fish has a smelly.
They're smelly, so keep going, keep going.
Although it has a it is a highly nutritious food, but I can't stand its smell.
Yes, cool. That's cool. That's cool. So try to speed up. Try to speed up. Your answer is pretty good, but you need to speed up, okay, without too much random hesitations and pauses in your answer. So they are smelly, kiểu có mùi ha. Tính từ này hay nè. Okay, they are smelly even though they are highly nutritious. I can't stand it. So I would say I would hardly ever eat fish in my meal. How about you, Ian? Do you like eating fish?
I do like eating fish because for me it's it is highly nutrients and it's good for healthy.
Okay, thank you. Là chị thích hay không thích vậy?
I do like.
All right, I do like, cool. I do like it. It is a highly nutritious food and it's good for health. Thank you. That's so good. Right. And if you don't like something, you may say it's not my cup of tea, just like we just said. That's pretty cool. That's a very easy question, right? If you don't like to eat fish, some people may say that you are a fussy eater. Some people may say that you are a fussy eater or a picky eater. A picky eater. Người kén ăn. Ví dụ mình nói là yes, I would say fish is not my cup of tea, and my parents always say, I'm such a picky eater. But you know what? Fish is so smelly, even though, fish is highly nutritious. I can't stand the smell of it. So I would hardly ever eat meat in my meals. Okay? Diễn đạt cho nó dài ra xíu. Now let's move on to the next one. Have you ever seen any movies with lots of fish in it? Câu hỏi vô tri quá đi ạ. Now, can I have the answer from Giang Linh, please?
Okay, sadly, I haven't had a chance to be in the place where there are a lot of fish around because I live in the city, so it's rarely have a lake or something like that. So if I want to see fish, maybe I would like to visit an aquarium and maybe the zoo.
An aquarium, the zoo, or probably cái khu du lịch sinh thái. Có từ gì cả đó? Cả lớp. Khu du lịch sinh thái. Và cái khu du lịch sinh thái á, eco á,
Ecosystem.
ecosystem gì nữa?
Park.
Park, ecosystem park, or ecosystem tourist attraction. Tourist attractions. Yes. Now, Big, how about cái câu hỏi hồi nãy, một câu hỏi khác nhưng mà bạn trả lời câu 3. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Now let's work on question number 4. Question number 4. Now, can I have the answer from Dylan? Number 4.
So, well, I gotta say that I've never seen any movies with lots of fish, but I would say that in my memories, I used to watch the film with a little bit of fish, and so the film is it is a marriage who's living in ocean, and that is a little bit memory about a film with many fish. Yeah.
Okay. We would say a lot of fish because fish is usually used uncountable. So we wouldn't say many. This is better to say a lot of fish. Thank you. Nice try. Okay, very good pronunciation. Now let's move on to another topic, everyone. The topic that you don't like to encounter in the exam room. Let's work on noise. Okay, let's work on noise. Mọi người dự đoán với cô đi. Now, as an examiner, what are some possible questions that you would like to ask in terms of noise? Thử đi, giờ mình thử làm examiner nhé. Big one question from you, please. As an examiner, what are some possible questions about noise? Hi.
Is air pollution is popular in your country?
Okay, thank you. That could be a speaking part 3 rather than speaking part 1. Part 1 is more like personal. It's more about you, about your life, and your question is probably a part 3 one. Chị Uyên, please.
Is there noisy around your house?
Yeah, is it noisy around your house? Perfect. Alan?
What kind of noise make you distracted?
That could be a question. Thank you. Zach?
How do you feel about people making noise around you?
Perfect. So now, chắc chắn có thể những câu hỏi đó sẽ được hỏi nha mọi người. Mọi người, examiner được phép make up questions depending on which candidate he or she's working with. Cho nên là mọi người đừng nghĩ là tôi sẽ ôn y chang những câu này là ra y chang vậy, không có đâu nha. Nó sẽ là đúng cái chủ đề thôi, còn câu hỏi nó sẽ khác đấy, tùy vào việc là Bích vô thi hay là chị Uyên vô thi hay là Tâm vô thi. Mỗi người vô thi người ta hỏi một kiểu khác, mặc dù là một cái topic. Nào, mình thử nhé, một vài câu. Các câu hỏi các bạn hoàn toàn có thể là speaking part 1 question. Now, so here we go. Now, do you want to move to a quieter place to live? Now, question number 3. Chị Uyên, please.
Yes, I personally want to move a quiet place because it make me feel like okay.
You okay?
Okay. When I love không nói được ạ.
Chị nói được mà, câu hỏi này dễ mà. Hiện tại sao? So how about now? Are you living in a city and is it noisy in your place? And are you satisfied with the surrounding environment now? Probably not. So you should give some kind of complaints about the noise level, about your neighborhood or something like that. And then you conclude a reason for your choice that you want to move to a quieter place to live, probably far away from the city center, for example. Okay. Now, I would like to move to a quieter place. Cụ thể ra cho cô được không ạ mọi người? Ví dụ như là mình muốn về đâu? Về countryside, mình muốn về hometown của mình chẳng hạn, hay là mình ra khỏi I would like to live in an outer suburb. Okay, outer suburb for example. Be more specific thì mình sẽ có những cái từ vựng để mình diễn đạt này. Rồi and make me feel okay. Từ okay hoàn toàn được nhé. It's okay to use the word okay. Nhưng mà mình có những cái sự lựa chọn khác được không ạ? Mình sẽ cảm thấy at ease là gì ạ? At ease. If you feel at ease, you are comfortable, you are relaxed. Okay. Rồi mình sẽ cảm thấy thoải mái, cảm thấy dễ chịu và cái bớt căng thẳng hơn, hoặc là mình sẽ cảm thấy mình feel a sense of tranquility. Và đây mình có từ tranquil. Okay, tranquility, sự yên bình. A sense of peace. A sense of peace. Mình có từ tranquility. Now, Tâm ơi, can you say the word out loud for me, please?
Tranquility.
Thank you.
Tranquility.
Thank you. Make some notes on the transcript of the words. Now, Bika, can you say the word out loud for me, please?
Tranquility.
Tranquility.
Thank you. Chị Uyên nào.
Tranquility.
Yeah, tranquility. Tôi sẽ cảm thấy cái sự yên bình ha, hoặc là cảm thấy trong trẻo, cảm thấy tươi mới. A sense of. Tâm ơi. A sense of.
Freshness.
Yes. A sense of freshness. Rồi để ý nha. Mình nhớ cố gắng chia hòa hợp chủ ngữ và động từ. It makes. It makes. Để ý xíu để không bị sang ngữ pháp nha cả lớp. Now, next question. What kinds of noises are there in the area where you are living? Câu hỏi này nãy của bạn nào này? Y chang luôn. Đà lớn rồi, cho Đà là trả lời luôn. Now, work on this, please.
Well, I would say that tons of things make and I would probably say that is some noise make by my neighbor and are in their in their banquet they often are using karaoke to sing a song, and that make me feel I can't stand this song because it's very bad, and that's all. Em không có ý tưởng gì về cái này.
Yeah, như vậy em bắt đầu là a ton of sources of noise. You may so probably we have noises from the traffic. Đúng không? Noises from traffic. So from horns. What does this mean, everyone? From the traffic. Mình có tiếng gì ạ?
Tiếng còi xe.
Can you spell the word horn? I'm not pretty sure with the spelling of the word. Yes, A-O-R. Actually, this is our horn. Okay. So probably the noise from the traffic, from the horn of large vehicles like big truck, for example, big truck, big cars, and also some unpolite neighbors sing karaoke at night with high volume, which is really annoying, which really drives me crazy. Up the wall sometimes, for example, drive me up the wall or drive me crazy. Các bạn đoán nghĩ được không ạ? It means make me feel angry, okay, or irritated. Rồi, diễn đạt lại cho cô cái ý này. Thỉnh thoảng hàng xóm hát karaoke vào buổi tối với âm lượng lớn. Điều này làm cho tôi rất là khó chịu, rất là bực bội. Giang Đinh, please.
Okay. There are some unpolite a neighbor around my house, so they sing karaoke with high volume, and it drive me up the wall.
Sometimes it drives me, có S, it drives hòa hợp chữ của động từ, được không? Rồi Ngọc Bích diễn đạt lại cái câu trả lời của Đài Lân cả câu luôn. So basically there are different sources of noises in my neighborhood. Sometimes the noise could come from the traffic, from the horn of big vehicles on the road, and sometimes there are people living in my residential area singing karaoke in the evening with high volume, which really drives me crazy sometimes. Okay, now can I have Ngọc Bích now re-answer the question, please? Because come on. 5.
There are tones.
Types of noises are there in your living area? Come on.
There are tons of sources of noises in my neighborhood, which mainly come from the traffic, from the horn of big vehicle, and sometimes some unpolite neighbors would sing karaoke at night with a high volume, and which drives me up the wall.
Thank you. Now let's work on another topic, everyone. Chọn thêm một đề nữa, mình sẽ move on to speaking part 3 nhé. Music instruments, okay? Or tea and coffee. Tea and coffee là cái đề mà cô nhớ là cách đây 2 năm là cô đã ôn cho các bạn học cái khóa trước để tea and coffee giờ nó ra lại nè mọi người. Rồi music instruments. Do you think now, question number 4, do you think music education is important to children? Now, I will let you ask teacher Zhang Ling, who is also a teacher. Do you think it is important for students to learn music in school? Zhang?
Okay, I have to admit that music is important thing in our life. So I think bring music to school is a great idea. Yeah, it's help children to maybe expand their creativity and make them more more yêu thích âm nhạc đúng không? Have a sense of music.
Have a sense of music. If the âm nhạc, they would like foster or cultivate their love for music. Okay, cultivates kiểu tiếng Việt là gì nhỉ? Tiếng Việt là gì cả lớp?
Nuôi
dưỡng, đúng rồi. Nuôi dưỡng là creativity. Rồi foster their creativity, thúc đẩy, enhance cũng được, cả lớp enhance, improve, foster, the cultivate, ghi lại cho cô nhé, kiểu nuôi dưỡng cái tình yêu cho âm nhạc. Và nó có phải là tốt cho cái mental health của trẻ không? Mental health, yeah. So music is really, music can heal pain, right? Music can heal pain. Can also help with our mental health problems. Heal, not auto suggestion, heal, chữa lành những cái vết thương. So music can really heal pain. So basically, listening to music or singing can basically is beneficial for students' mental health. Có từ nào không kịp mọi người ghi lại nhé. Rồi ngữ pháp của bạn này có sai 2 chỗ nha. I have to admit that. Không phải admit thì không có chi quá khứ nha. Rồi bring in music to school, phải có in tại vì nó đang làm chủ ngữ, đúng không? So bringing music to school is a good idea, I think. Nhớ ra?
Yeah.
Rồi, the same question for chị Uyên. Is it important for children to learn music in school?
I think music is important to children because bringing music to school is very benefit.
Beneficial. Why? Can you explain why it is beneficial? What are some benefits of that?
Because the music can cultivate their love for music.
Can foster
And
their
foster their creativity. And furthermore, it's good for mental health.
for their mental health because music can actually heal pain, can help reduce stress. Đúng không? Reduce stress, something like this. Rồi try to paraphrase nhá. Important, mình có rất nhiều từ khác ở lớp important. Mọi người đọc cho cô phận vài chục từ đồng nghĩa với important như nào?
Crucial.
Thank you. What else?
Essential.
Essential. What else?
A key.
A key. This is a key. A key thì đứng in something, là kiểu điều mấu chốt trong cái gì đó. So I think music should be a key in education. Một cái điều mấu chốt trong cái gì đó. Mình try to paraphrase, do not repeat words from the prompts. Ha? Rồi mình sẽ move on phần speaking part 3, thử đi part 2. Về bữa giờ các bạn tập cũng khá nhiều rồi, sẽ cho tập phần part 3 đi. Part 3 nha. Part 3 mới là phần khó nhất thôi. Phần 1 chỉ là hỏi thăm xíu xíu thôi ha. Hỏi thăm xíu thôi. Phần 3 nó mới là phần khó hơn. Nào, ví dụ như cái phần part 2 người ta hỏi nè. Describe an exciting activity that you experienced with someone else. Alright. Rồi bây giờ chúng ta sẽ không có trả lời luôn, nhưng mà chúng ta sẽ decide quickly, mình sẽ prompt, mình sẽ brainstorm idea, thử xem là mọi người muốn nói về cái điều gì. Nào, cô gọi tên thì mọi người cho cô biết là mọi người chỉ cần nói cái từ đó thôi nha. Ví dụ như là cái exciting activity đó của cô sẽ là playing soccer, for example. Okay, or like watching TV or something like this. Now, just give me your answer. You don't have to have, the entire answer. Just give me the keyword. Now, Dylan, what is that exciting activity?
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
Hide.
Well, it's a game in your childhood. Chị Uyên? You have no idea? Probably cooking. What do you want to do with your husband? What do you want to do with your children?
Yes, play with my children.
Yes, play with your children. Now, Giang Ninh, please.
Traveling.
Thank you. And Bích?
Read a science fiction book.
Nào, and in speaking part 3, các bạn chỉ cần decide là thôi về nhà suy nghĩ tiếp nha. Nếu chưa có thứ đúng thì là experienced. Now, part 3, mình work on thử vài câu. What kinds of activities do young people like to do? Giang, can you go first?
To be honest, there are many activities for young people. So I think the youngster are tend to do some strong activity like outdoor sport or traveling like that.
Right. Okay, it's rather short for speaking part 3. You need to expand on it. Now, can you give me some example, some more examples of strong activities, or you could say adventurous activities, or strong activities should be paraphrased with high intensity.
For example, at the weekend, some men or tend to play soccer. And it helps them to really stress and stay away from sedentary lifestyle.
Yes, thank you. Rồi, những cái hoạt động mình thay vì nói là hoạt động mạnh, strong activities thì thường mình sẽ không dùng từ này nhé. Nó không có really sound right to me. Mình có thể dùng các từ mà cô đang type ở đây. Physically demanding activities. Hoặc là high intensity activity, adventurous activities. Nó kiểu như vậy ha. Adventurous là những hoạt động mạo hiểm hơn. Hoạt động physically demanding là yêu cầu cao về mặt thể chất. Tương tự như vậy mình cũng có từ high intensity activities, các hoạt động mà kiểu phải tăng cường sức mạnh ấy, các hoạt động mà nói chung là hoạt động mạnh ấy, các hoạt động mạnh. Thay vì mình dùng từ strong activities ha, mình có thể dùng những cái từ này. Đó, bạn cứ đưa example, rồi mình có thể nói về việc là when in the weekends or something like that. Now, the same questions. Biết nào, what are some activities that young people like to do in your country?
Well, I think that the most popular activities that the teenager are likely to do is adventurous traveling. This is because
Người trẻ làm rất nhiều thứ mọi người ấy. Cái câu này là câu dễ luôn đó. Người trẻ thích gì? Người trẻ thích đi du lịch, đúng không? Thích chơi thể thao, thích giải trí, thích xem phim, đúng không? Rồi thích ở nhà, thích mua sắm, có rất nhiều hoạt động, không phải có mỗi người trẻ thích mà mọi người đều thích luôn. Có rất nhiều hoạt động, thì mọi người cứ liệt kê ra cho cô khoảng vài cái rồi hãy specific ha, mình sẽ specify những cái thông tin đó. Mình không có paraphrase người trẻ bằng teenagers nha, được chưa? Young people là young people thôi, bạn có thể paraphrase bằng youngsters hoặc add. Còn cái từ teenager là kiểu 13 tới 19 thôi, nó không có đủ để cover hết nha. Nhưng mà em có thể đưa example là người trẻ thích rất nhiều hoạt động khác nhau, đặc biệt đối với teenager, cái độ tuổi của teenager của em á, thì các bạn thường thích gì? Thường thích được đi du lịch một mình, được làm những thứ mà mình chưa được làm bao giờ chẳng hạn như vậy. Rồi ngoài ra thì có một số người trẻ thì họ sẽ thích gì đó ha, thích được đi du lịch, trải nghiệm cuộc sống mới, thích được đi làm thêm, bla 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 bla. Be more specific. Tâm đi cho cô một câu trả lời hoàn hảo đi nào.
Well, I would mention is that there are variety of of activities that youngsters tend to do on daily basis. Are, for example, taking a stroll, or riding a bike, or hiking, or even reading a book. And I would say that reading a book is widely known for youngster in my countries, because reading a book is is many benefits for them to broaden their horizon about the new world, or they the youngster tend to learn more about the survival skill, and that's why reading book is necessary for them to do. Yeah.
And that's why a large part of young people in my country are really into reading books, which is a very good sign that nowadays more people are reading nowadays. Cool. Widely alone mình không có dùng với nghĩa là kiểu common nhé. Tại vì nó nghĩa là được biết đến nhiều, ví dụ mình cô nói là cái ông này is widely known, thì là ông ta được nhiều người biết đến ha? Được nhiều người biết đến. Mình không có nói là đọc sách được nhiều người biết đến, đúng không? Đúng không nào?
Được nhiều người.
Không dùng từ reading books is widely known in my country, which really doesn't really make sense. It is a hobby for a large part of young people in my country.
Yeah.
Now, one more question, everyone. Why do some people like adventurous activities? Hồi nãy cô nói rồi, tiếng Việt là gì nhỉ chị Uyên nhỉ? Adventurous activities. Hoạt động gì cả lớp? Hello chị Uyên.
Hoạt động gì?
Adventurous.
Hoạt động nặng.
No. Mình có adventure nữa.
Hoạt động nguy hiểm.
What is an example of adventurous activities? What are some examples? Now, adventurous activity: skydiving, bungee jumping. Đọc hết cho cô đi Bích.
Bungee jumping, caving,
rafting,
surfing. What is?
Just skip it if you don't know. That's it. Hiking, mountain biking. Just a lot of adventurous activities. So this could be called extreme activities or extreme sports, right? Extreme sports. Đó là những cái hoạt động mà mạo hiểm đó cả lớp. Những hoạt động kiểu nó hơi mạo hiểm này, hoạt động mạo hiểm thường liên quan đến thể thao cả lớp ha. Skateboarding, scuba diving, skiing, những cái hoạt động này nó có cái yếu tố mạo hiểm ở trong đó. Thì why some young people like it, like them, everyone? Can you brainstorm some ideas? Nó vui đúng không? Đúng không nào? Nó fun, nó joyful. Tại sao nó fun? Tại sao nó vui? Tại sao nó vui?
Overcome their challenge.
Is overcome their, vượt qua cái gì nhỉ?
Cái thử thách của bản thân.
Their boundaries, I would say the boundaries. Vượt qua những cái rào cản, vượt qua những cái ranh giới ha. Their own boundaries. Yes. Nào, họ phải vượt qua thử thách, vượt qua khó khăn, vượt qua nhiều cái rào cản. Overcome challenges, overcome their boundaries. Rồi khi mà mình chơi với cái hoạt động này thì có xả stress không ạ?
Yeah.
Yes. Release
Your stress.
Release stress. Nào, tham gia mấy hoạt động này thì mình sẽ get an hormone gì tiết ra, hormone hưng phấn, hormone
Adrenaline.
yes,
Adrenaline.
adrenaline rush, và nó sẽ tiết ra cái hormone tên là adrenaline. Nó sẽ tiết ra cái hormone là adrenaline, cộng một cụm rồi là mọi người học thuộc luôn ha, học thuộc và biến nó thành từ vựng tủ luôn nha. Đó, adrenaline rush, cả một cái cụm luôn. Get an adrenaline rush. If you want to get an adrenaline rush là mình sẽ, cơ thể mình nó sẽ tiết ra cái hormone adrenaline, nó sẽ làm cho mình thoải mái nha. So diễn đạt cho cái ý đầu tiên đi nào, Ngọc Bích.
The one reason for why so many young people enjoy engaging in adventurous activities is it would give them a joyful and exciting experience. And it also helped them to overcome their own boundaries. It also gives them the opportunity to relieve stress.
Or get an adrenaline rush, right? Cái đây là những cái từ khóa mà người có thể cứ diễn đạt như vậy là được. Ok, good job nhé. What are some other reasons, everyone? Còn lý do nào nữa không?
Record.
Pardon me?
Kỷ lục. Kỷ lục của cô.
They want to what? Break or là set the record. Record. Rồi, muốn thiết lập kỷ lục. Nó cũng có thể là một lý do ha, cho một số người nào đó. Or they may break the record là phá kỷ. Nó cũng có thể là lý do ha, tùy các bạn muốn chọn lý do nào cũng được. Chứ với phần speaking thì nó không có chấm cái ideas của bạn là có kiểu như là có right hay bạn có lập luận đúng hay không, nó không có nhìn vào cái phần đấy à. Rồi or đơn giản là bởi vì họ muốn kiểu challenge themselves thôi, đúng không? Challenge themselves là một cái gì đó mới. Challenge themselves là một cái gì đó mới, try something new là một cái gì đó mới, thay đổi bản thân. Okay. So here are some possible reasons for youngsters to be into extreme sports or adventurous activities. Đó. Thì our speaking part 2 nó sẽ là như vậy. Mọi người có expand nó dài hơn một xíu so với phần speaking part 1 nha. Cứ nó dài hơn rồi từng là họ dám cả họ muốn stop thì kệ họ stop thì move on câu khác thôi. Yeah. Alright, so I think that's all for the lesson today. What do you think, everyone?
Yeah.
Like it?
Good experience. Yeah.
Thank you. Về nhà tập lại nha. Về nhà các bạn tập lại theo đây những cái từ vựng này mà các bạn không có chép kịp thì kéo lên coi lại, tập nói lại đi mọi người. Về nhà tập nói với bản thân mình sẽ có nhiều giờ hơn. Mình cứ tự nói, tự ghi âm lại. Mình có công cụ AI rồi đó nha. Mình nói cho con Any AI nó sửa cho mình đi. Nó sửa được mà mọi người nhá. Tập nói nếu như mình không có người để nói chung, phải luyện nhiều hơn ha. Rồi, goodbye, good night everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.